welcome to the Demo Dive, where I live stream myself digging through Steam's demo tags to sort the trash from the treasure. I'm CB, I'm still having sleep disturbances, I hate my colleagues at my human-coded day job with a fiery passion, but I get to yell about the wizard bigot on Reddit and watch Minnesotans use ice against, well, ice. So there's some venting space at least. And I did pick something easy and calming in expectation of job horror, so go forward planning. Plus, I get a couple of days off this coming week. Shame it means that the aforementioned sucky colleagues will be leaving me with the backlog to end all backlogs, but I'm going to try not to think about that. In aid of that, we're going to be looking at the demo for Momento, a life sim and puzzle game of sorts by Fat Cat Alien and Nomo Studio. This is the first game for both entities. I think they're separate entities anyway. Steam has them listed as such at least. So we're going into their work blind. That's always kind of cool. This game seems to have elements of unpacking in that you're tidying up a living space, but instead of telling the story of a life by the items you unpack from boxes, the objects you choose to keep or throw away when tidying up in this game determines the course that life takes. Which I guess is at least sometimes how it works. Your interests growing up don't always align with what you end up doing as an adult, but they nudge some things in a certain direction, at least. Plus, it's low impact tidying up, which is good for me because I like being organized, but at the same time, fibromyalgia means that my body's constant betrayals make tidying in real life very difficult. Not impossible, but certainly not as much fun, and difficult. Besides, things like my human-coded day job are so chaotic that it's nice to just sit around for an hour and put some things in order. So let's give me some tidying up in honor of a particularly crappy day. Sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. I've checked through the settings on this one already, so music should be not overpoweringly loud. Oh, they're going to have a creative mode. That's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm all for creative modes, but in games like this, I just kind of want the puzzle and see how it goes. I don't know how long this one's going to be. I hope reasonably, but we'll see. I like the music, though. Very, very chill. Right, here we go. Okay. Control guide. Pick up, put down is left click. Interact to inspect is right click. State change when item is held. What do you mean state change? Zoom state change when item is held. Pan camera, hold and drag. Yeah, okay. Or I could just use... Can I use WASD? Explore and decorate however you wish. Choose key items to determine the story path you experience. Choose which mementos to keep. Decorate with all the gold outline items, then proceed when ready. Choose a memento to influence Sam's life. Confirm. One is locked. In honor of Mel, it's going to be the unicorn. Memento chosen. Decorate with all the gold outline items, clean your room, explore the story, and proceed when you're ready. Okay, so I'll put you on the shelf. I should just click confirm. I want to see the stars by A. Jack. Okay. I guess one potential line is an astronaut. So how do you throw things away? Oh, I see. There's not. And you can use WASD. Great. Alright. Read. Hello Baby by H. Elizabeth. Many hands make light work. You can disable snapping by holding Alt, but I don't really want to, so... Oh, I see what they mean by change state. They mean how it... They mean rotation. You can't put the thing on top of the other thing? Oh, they nest. Okay, neat, cool. Oh, bonus puzzlers hidden around the room. Check out the puzzle list for hints. There's a puzzle list? Ah. All aboard, books in their nooks, green thumbs. Okay. Green thumbs. That's interesting. Okay. Young Picasso, huh? I wonder if young Picasso is putting all the art items on the walls. Yeah, I got that. You can stop. Hi, Maggie. Thanks for looking after Sam on such short notice. Tyler is sick again. Spaghetti is in the fridge for Sam. Otherwise, please help yourself to anything. You have my phone number, okay? Oh, there's another one. Ah, puzzle solved as exhibition of childhood. Okay. Interesting. Okay, is there a... Oh, that's where the crayon box is. Ah, green thumbs. So, okay. And we try to put in the crayons in the proper part of the box. Okay. Hello, crayon. Should be one more crayon. Oh. Oh, no, we can't go any higher than that. Okay. The bluebird sings. Okay. And the carrot goes into that one. Oop, no. Box. I want the box. Thank you. Ha! But I guess I put together the... Where should I put you? Okay. Ah, there's that last crayon. Creative and tidy. Books in their nooks is missing. So where's the last of the books? What are you doing? Why are you not going where you're meant to go? Ugh. The book really is not liking where I want to put it. Still not helping with the book nooks. What other puzzles are there? Animal Farm, no. Child Genius, Prodigy, no. All aligned. Tyler's not Sam. Okay. Oh, that's why. Removing headline, because that's removing that is required before changing state. There we go. Books in their nooks. Because it doesn't tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do. So the only ones I'm missing are Child Genius and Prodigy. So I don't really know what that entirely means. Sam's first painting. Let's see the stars. Handprint by 3 squigglies in a trench coat. Oh, 1,000 Paper Cranes. I used to love that book. I have absolutely no the hell idea what happened to my copy of it, but mm-hmm. It's okay, I confirm that. I still don't know what Child Prodigy is meant to be, so I've sorted that to the best of my abilities. Let's see what happens. Are you ready to move on to the next room? Yeah, I think so. So what do we get with this room? Huh. Okay, what do we have next? Ah, the budding artist. That's what you get if you, Dollhouse or D&D. D&D. Pick out the... no. Picking out the minis for the time being. Ah, oh, you can actually take off a window. A whole ass window. Okay, neat. Good, cool. Teeny tiny glade, huh? As you know, you should be down on the ground. You should be up on the wall. Archers go up on the wall. I want to read the thing. Name Sam Oakley, class English teacher, Ms./Mrs. Walsh. Homework, write a new, never before told fairy tale, 200 words minimum. Okay. I'm supposed to say, don't forget you have art classes this afternoon. Okay. And family tree, I think. Seating chart. Yep, family tree. Hi, monkeys. Getting through an airport has got a lot harder these days. Japan is lovely, but I'll be home soon. Love, Dad. Calls his kids monkeys. Hi, monkeys. Sorry I missed your first week of school, Sam, but I'm bringing back some very cool gifts from the States to make up for it. Promise. Love, Dad. Tyler, Sam, and Mum at the aquarium. Cool. I can turn on and off the little light. Cool. Neat. Dragon Man Rebirth First Volume. Issues 3 to 5. Hatchlings. The egg cracks. The scales shimmer. The bellows roar. But will Dragon Man heed the call? Okay, that's a thing. Okay, what did we have for the desk? The crayon box is a mess again. Crayons for all ages. What's this? Parcel undelivered, return to sender, return stamp to your local post office for a 50-cent rebate. Since when the hell does that happen? Happy birthday, Dad. Love, Tyler and Sam. What's this? Nope. Knock-ons, 99 knock-knock jokes for dads and dads at heart. Oh, dear gods. He's got a dad joke fucking calendar. Jesus Christ. You'll go get tucked over there. Put that there. What does this say? For tomorrow, scrapbook, watercolors, visual arts project. Why is there a little man in my potted plant? No idea. Put that somewhere so I can read it. James and Sally and me, so. Haha! Marbles need to stay in the jar when we're done with them, please. We have a marbles jar? Okay, so where's the marbles jar? Oh, I took off the frickin' window again. Oh, we have to take off the window to change state. Okay. Oh, and it's not a window, that's a flag. That'll do. Hi, neighbor. I picked some flowers from the garden for you. Sally. Googly flower things. Hi, neighbor. Can you see Mr. Googly Eyes on my windowsill? Did you keep yours? I'll put Mr. Googly Eyes on the windowsill so it can be seen. Dreamcatcher or airplane? Dreamcatcher. Now we're matching. Just don't let him die, Sally. Does book not have a home? Shit. Yeah, my only problem with this is it gets a little bit difficult to place books sometimes. Chemistry book, I guess. What in the ever-loving hell is that? Shape languages and how to shape them, I guess. The world goes round, 4th grade science. Book goes in bag. Oop. Teddy saves the day. Easy's ABCs. That's the Knock Knock Jokes book. Ah. Hey Sam, could you pass this on to Tyler, please? You want to join the after-school band I'm starting? No pressure, though. Oh, my name is James and I like you. Oh, that's adorable. Frankie's awesome super nonfiction book that's super cool. Okay. That's a thing. That's happening. Better together. That's Baby Built a Rocket Ship by Dad. Oh, we've got one whose dad makes them little books. My mom made an alphabet book for me when I was really young. I still remember it, but unfortunately, it was kind of living under a sink at some point, and there was a leak, and next thing you know, I all of a sudden do not have a little alphabet book anymore. It's a shame. I really liked that one. Okay, flower goes in there. That. Apparently, art you also plant. Tyler and James sitting in a tree. KIS, oh Christ, on a bike. Dad travels a lot from the looks of it. Maybe I should just put all the postcards on there. I flip those, and those are also postcards. Ah, yep, documenting Dad. Ah, yes, that's Dragon Rebirth thing. Flower crown. Okay. That must be for putting all the plants on the windowsill. Okay. No, wait. Lamp should go on the desk. Okay, I need to find the marble jar. Where's the marble jar? I know you took my stuff again. Well, that's... What other puzzles do we have? Dreaming of summer, fly me to the moon, ready for school, Sir Radiant Sparkles and Co. Marvelous job. Okay, well. Don't know where that goes. Huh. Involved in a tussle today. Okay, that's... Okay, I'm still looking for the marble jar. Art portfolio. And everything's ready for school. Great, now all I need is marble jar. Huh, runner up, I want to see the star. I want you to see the stars. That. Okay, I've got marbles, but I've got no marble jar. That might be the marble jar? Maybe that's the marble jar. Huh. That is in fact the marble jar. What am I missing? Oh, I haven't moved that yet. And that can go there. And that can go there. And we're done, I think. Pretty much. What puzzles? Sir Radiant Sparkles and Co. I haven't. Still got it at the start of a collection. I don't know. Well, I'm supposed to be able to interact, but Apparently not. No, that's because it was pointing at the trash bin. Oh, wait, I think I know. So you go in there, and you also go in there, or you should. There we go. Dreaming of summer. So Sir Radiant Sparkles and Co., huh? Overflowing bin. Okay, I think... I mean, there's obviously other stuff I could theoretically do, but I have absolutely no idea what I need to do it. Apparently not. Put those back in the toy box. Put that in the toy box. Shut the toy box. That does not help me. Sam absolutely excels in all things creative, however they are often off in La La Land and could ask more questions in class. Okay. Next. Hello. Yep, finish up. Puzzles found 22 out of 40. Rooms visited 2 out of 3. Mementos chosen 6 out of 17. I guess that must be further on playthroughs. So shorter than I would have expected. Okay, let's... There are some things I would change. Let's try what happens if you pick a dinosaur, shall we? Crunch. Teddy bear is locked. Okay, so what do we have here? I have no idea what this thing even is. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's put away my crayons. Because we currently have animals. I wasn't sure what I was going to expect from that. Yep, creative and tidy, interact and shut the box. Box can go up there. We seem to be obsessed with the Rubik's Cube. Fine. Yeah, these books are a pain to sort out. Great, wonderful. guess gifted is when you figure out how to stack them properly. Drawing exhibition of childhood, fine. Still don't know what that does. I can't interact with it, so I guess I'll never know. What puzzles have I got? Child, genius, prodigy, and all aligned. I don't really know what that all actually means, so that's more bits and pieces I'm not going to be able to manage. That's okay, at least I know what it all is, more or less. So let's see what room 2 looks like. I pick different options. Ah. The Cretaceous period. Okay. Huh, different options. Let's go for space bits. By Tyler and Sam, but mostly Tyler. Dinosaur. More dinosaur? There should be more dinosaur here. What in the name of a... Polly wants a cracker. Okay. More Mr. Googly Eye. Okay. Panda. Why are books in the toy box? Books shouldn't be in the toy box. Doesn't actually even let me read that one. Advanced Math, 6th grade. Family tree. Again, sort of put you over there. Book. Sam was involved in a tussle today. Great, fine. Dad postcards. Polly. Do you still want my ant farm? Apparently, yes. Ready for school? You can go there. Book tidy again. There we go. Huh, the dad jokes book just seems to get a whole lot of nonsense, doesn't it? Okay. Trash everywhere. It's always good. Now there should be the moo cow. Another book in the frickin' toy box. Only one animal at a time in the barn. Okay, fine. Oh, we still have the bluebird sings. Okay. And we're out of bookshelf. Story of my life, dude. Postcards? Nope. Have fun, nerd Frankie. It was a bad joke and I didn't have an eraser. Sorry. Okay, that's kind of adorable. Dean's Beans opening day sale. Coffee and a muffin for $3.50. Why does the kid need to know about, like, the muffin? No that idea. This is also not a weapon. Okay. What have I not put away properly? Ah. Picture of a giraffe. Shark plushie. A huntsman. Do they mean a huntsman spider? Of course, there's more stuff up there. Ah, pterodactyl. Jurassic Park. What in the ever-loving smeg is this? Oh, I see. This is like bug catching equipment. No, and that has to be hanging on the wall. Okay, fine. I'm sure I'm missing puzzles again. Fly me to the wait. Does that mean... Oh, I see. So those little guys have to go on to the moon. I just don't know where the other little guy is. There should be a second little guy. So where's the second little guy? I have no the hell idea. There should be... Ah, there he is. Haha! Knew there was a puzzle somewhere. Pickle Squad, which I should have, but... Choo Choo Life. Oh, I see. So if I move that there, and move that there, and move that there, and move that there... Ha, made you look. Aha! I can put all my bug catching stuff, including the bit that goes on the wall, there somewhere. Well, I think that's about everything. That I can think of off the top of my head anyhow. I have a jar, but I don't know what goes in the jar. Does anything go in the jar? I don't have marbles. No. I was hoping that could be hung up on the wall. I guess not. Nothing else I really want to move, and no other bits I can think of. Yeah, it's just, you know, some people might be kind of startled by the entire concept of Huntsman Spider because they are, like, as you say, massive. Okay. I can't really think of much else to do. I got more puzzles than I expected to. Polly's prison. Prison must mean those. I don't know what they would mean by Polly. I'm really not that motivated. Ready to move on to the next room? Yes, I'm finished. There's a next room? Nope, there's not a next room. no, definitely not going to be starting a new life. I mean, it's interesting, and I'm interested to see how much further they take that. Yeah, I think it's the fast that would get to me. It's like, it's one thing if it's large and you know it's gonna move very slowly so that you can, like, get away and go find a cup to put under it and then sort of scoop it up and remove it from the house with alacrity. But as for the fast, the problem is they scurry. You don't know which direction they're going to scurry in, and they could very significant. Yeah. So yeah, no, because I don't really have a problem with spiders as long as they maintain their personal space and let me maintain mine. It's one of those consent things. Spiders do not understand consent. Like, sometimes I would probably be okay with some spiders climbing onto my hand. If I offer. But they don't understand that I'm not offering when I'm not offering. They have no concept of personal space. Yes, I'm aware of that, but I am also aware that some people keep the most bizarre fucking pets. And, Australia has that whole thing where the challenge rating for the entire fucking continent is ha ha fuck you no. Although, to be fair, I try not to say that too much because I imagine it's probably kind of. It starts amusing, and then I imagine in some moods it must be exasperating to Australians to have everybody treat their home like murderland. And to be fair, it's not even murderland. It's Ankh-Morpork suicide land. Because seriously, the only way you're really gonna die from any of the shit that's in Australia is if you're stupid. And that is exactly what an Ankh-Morpork suicide is, apparently. Ask for a short and a dwarf bar. Suicide. Taking a walk through the shades. Suicide. Etc., etc., etc. But yeah, no, this is a nice, chill game. I will very much enjoy it when it comes out. I don't know what the fuck some of those puzzles were, but I suppose the whole point is messing with the set dressing until you find out. And yeah, it's interesting to see where it goes and what it leads to, though one thing I'm not entirely thrilled with is, I mean, Sam, fine, but all things considered, it feels like it's short for Samantha. And you pick the unicorn, the girly thing, and all of a sudden you get traditionally girly shit. Yes, the I don't think I've ever seen a tree explode, but I was actually living in a city, so it. Then again, I suppose it could probably get cold enough for trees to explode in Quebec, in Montreal too, but probably not in some of the districts I was living. This conversation is going all over the place because we've got, like, on one level we've got places cold enough for trees to go boom, and on the other hand we have huntsman spiders that only really live in the warm. So yeah, okay. That's playing both ends to a middle. That is what we call a range. Although we're not talking about the bits that are in between. But there are bits in between. Sorry, I have this problem with this doctor who, when she's talking about two specimens, sizes ranging from, and then names the two. And it's like, no, you see, that's two. That's not a range. That is two discrete things with nothing in between. It's not a range. Ah, yes, no. The closest I ever came to the country, apart from, like 2 months at sleepaway camp in the Laurentians, but that was in the summer, was sort of living on the far edge of a North Hertfordshire suburb, and it really very rarely got cold enough to even snow, much less for tree sap to explode trees. I guess that probably means that, sapping is a good thing. Assuming that, the tree doesn't explode first. Anyway, this is not getting me talking about the fucking game, which is what I'm supposed to be here for. But hey, I'm having conversation with you fine people, so that's... Anyway, point is that I feel there's a gendered thing going on here, and I'm not sure I like it, but the feel is loose enough with it that you could probably hand wave that. Because technically both names are gender neutral, but still... Although I do like the fact that Sam, whatever gender Sam is, apparently is getting into fucking fights. Because, hey. But beyond that, yeah, this looks like a chill little thing that I will eventually kind of zen over. Although maybe not zen over, because I wind up spending like 10-15 minutes at a time going, what the fuck does this mean? What is this puzzle? What am I meant to be doing with it? I thought I did the thing, but I apparently did not do the thing. But, that's a minor frustration in the middle of one zen, so maybe only when I need a specific kind of zen. Anyway, so yeah, that one will go on the wish list at some point. But I mean, this one's only a nod to a release date. It's to be announced. It's one of those. So, if you want to check out the demo, it'll be around. The thing about games like this is you're going to do things a lot differently than I would, probably. So while all demos are worth trying out just to encourage a practice that the industry far too often leaves by the wayside, I really endorse trying demos for games like this. Speaking of, I should throw this at Nyx, Nyx likes puzzle games and that kind of thing, so I think they'd really enjoy it. Anyway, for those who want a written and digression-free review, free of huntsman spiders and exploding trees and all the rest of it, the write-up will be up on my Ko-fi page. Never a paywall. Again, I do it for the love of the games. And, I'm honestly just happy if you send other viewers my way if you like what I do. Also, the VOD will go up on YouTube against the time when Twitch must by necessity relegate its own stored VOD to the void. Most of my stuff is now available there. If you missed anything, or there's a problem with the time zone alignment, I am on a little spit of rock in the North Sea, I get it. So maybe go have a look over there if you really want to watch me flail some more. I've done some pretty epic flail in my time, after all. I still think my best was Bad Summer. That was amusing. Anyway, it's not a D&D Sunday for me this week. Honestly, I'm praying I'll be okay for D&D Saturday, given I've literally just started an arc and plot is to be had. So it's time for another game in full Sunday this Sunday. This time I'll be looking at a short little visual novel game that a friend of mine from Tumblr made a while back. This Tumblr friend is one of my top 10 favorite artists. I've got a few pieces of their art. Smeagol, they did one of the ones of Chris and Miche, the TSW, the one when she's in the Nerf This t-shirt. She did that one. They did that one. It's changeable with Ishii. Anyway, their commission have pride of place in my commissions collection. So the visual appeal of this game is going to be guaranteed. The game is called The Attic. It's a somewhat spooky walking simulator visual novel kind of thing. And I'm really looking forward to showing it off, which is why I'm glad I hadn't got around to playing it, even though I bought it pretty much immediately on release. Anyway, I hope to see you there so that you can appreciate what my friend does. So until then, or until next, have a good one.